Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to lesson number 8 of our Nahw course or Nahw lessons. In this lesson, we will talk about Ism Mawsool, which we call it as relative pronoun in English. Just to recap, we were talking about marifa and nakira. Ism marifa and ism nakira, that means proper noun and common noun. So we started with ism marifa. We have covered alif lam, and we have covered ism lamir, we have covered ism ishara, and now we are covering ism mawsool, which is relative pronoun. So like ism ishara, they are male and they are female. Ism ishara for male, ism ishara for female. Alright, and then we divide it into ism ishara qareeb, that means near, ism ishara ba'id, that's far. Here also will divide into male and then female, right? So I have gathered some of the basics ism mawsool that I use in male. So that I use for males. Number one, in rafa state we have alladhi, which we translate as which, or you can say who. Yeah, and it follows the same in nasab, in the state of nasab, alladhi, and also in jar. Again, how will we recognize them? We can only recognize them through the context. So by context, we will understand that if it is alladhi, it's in the rafa state, or it's in nasab state, or it's in jar state. Coming to the duals, that means tasniya, we have alladhani, that means which two or whom to, and in the state of nasab it becomes alladhaini, alladhaini. So I repeat, in the state of rafa it will stay as alladhani, in the state of nasab it will stay as alladhaini, and in the state of jar it stays the same as it is in state of nasab. So alladhaini in nasab and alladhaini in jar. Then we have the plural that starts from 3 and it can go to however you can count on. That's alladhina. Yeah, that's the most famous one, alladhina. Alladhina. But there is another one that's not used much, but you may find in some of the Arabic old text of Arabic. That's al-ula. That is on the scale of al-huda. This is very rare, but it is also used, in the old context, on the old texts. So if you happen to find this one al-ula, so that indicates that it's a mawsool. And al-ladina and al-ula are same in the state of rafa, and same in the state of nasab, same in the state of jar. Now, one important thing, after al-ladhi or al-ladhani or al-ladhina, or in short, after ism mawsool, there will be always a sentence that will be either in jumla fi'liya or jumla ismiya. What do I mean by that? That will be either in verbal sentence or it will be in nominal. It will be a nominal sentence. This cannot come by its own. Yeah, this is called as, we call this as mawsool, and the sentence coming after it is called sila. So this cannot come by its own. If it's coming by its own, that means there is something hidden after it. But that's not the case. So nothing can be hidden after alladhi. After alladhi, there has to be a verbal sentence or it has to be a nominal sentence, and both combining will become a complete sentence. When we combine both, this will form a complete sentence. Also, in the sentence that comes after alladhi or ism mawsool that compiles all of them, it has to have a pronoun that has to be connected with alladhi in order to join. Because in order to make connection between the sentences, we need to have a dhamir. That's the role of a dhamir. Like I explained, the huruf al-jar, they have the connection in some way they connect to a sentences, but ism dhamir also plays the same role. It also connects to the sentences previous to it to form the connections. All right. So this is to understand that Mawsool, that is this one. After that, there will be a sila, and this sila can be a verbal sentence or a nominal sentence, any of them, but there has to be. And in these, both of these, there will be a dhamir, which we say as pronoun. That's connected back to alladhi, and together they form one sentence. One sentence. And this sentence will be either a verbal sentence or nominal. Nominal sentence. So in this video, just to recap what we have studied is, we have ism mawsool that we call as relative pronoun, and we will be discussing in this video about the relative pronouns in Arabic language that are used for male. So we have three categories. We have rafa, nasab and jar. In the state of rafa, we have alladhi that follows in nasab and jar as well. When we come to dual, we have alladhani, alladhaini, alladhaini. Just beware, don't confuse with alladhaini and alladhina. The difference is here we have fatha on the dal, and here we have kasra on the dal. So that's the difference. So alladhaini, and in the state of jar alladhaini. Then moving to the plural, we have alladhina, so the kasra, alladhina, and then al-ula, which is on the scale of al-huda, or you can say al-ula. Alright, and then in the state of nasab, again it's the same, alladhina, and or it can be also said as al-ula, and in jar also same. So this is for the male, and in our next video I'll be uploading for female, and there are some other words that are for both, for male and female, but they are also regarded as ism mawsool, like dhu, or alif lam in ism fa'il, alif lam in ism maf'ul, and and the that comes after ma, so ma istifhamiyya. So the ma that's used for question, as we discussed in the video that I uploaded recently. After that, if we have this is regarded as ism mawsool. You might have read so many texts that says ma da. So this the is for ism mawsool, and I will explain in depth. So this is our part 1 of the video. The part 2 I'll be uploading in short, and that will talk about ism mawsool in female. In female, there are more of ism mawsool when it comes to the state of plural, and both rafa, nasab and jar. So stay tuned for part 2, and thanks for watching the video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and do not forget to subscribe us and like and share our video so that many people can benefit from us. Jazakallah khair.